the button. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Unique Truth with Sharjay. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so looking forward to this show today. It is, hold on. Okay. It is, I have a special guest in here today. We are talking about spicing it up in the bedroom. And uh, Originally, we're going to talk about sex toys because somebody messaged me to say that they didn't want their girlfriend using the toy, and what does she need the toy if she has him? And we're going to touch on that. We're going to touch on a lot of subjects. Also, things I saw on social media. Talking about my book is the book club thing today. Everything is about sex and spicing it up. If you want to comment, say something, give your opinion on what we're talking about, give us a call at 313-355-6018. I would love to hear what you have to say about this. Maybe tell us some ways you spice it up in the bedroom, or maybe comment on some of these ideas and let us know if you want to try some of these. So, my guest today is owner of a store called Phases of Women, right?
Yes.
And she is here to talk about her store and the things that she has to help people be sexy and to spice up their love lives. Welcome, Charlene. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. So tell us about yourself and your store.
Oh, well, I'm Charlene Williams, and
This is my cousin, y'all. We got the same hookup. I never met her before, but this is my cousin. Okay, go ahead.
We're here now. Okay, so I've been in business for 3 years. Started out in my bedroom. I sell men's, women, and children, and pretty much some of everything. And that's what Phases of Women is all about. It's just different phases of life. I have clothes for any type of occasion, and the subject matter is the sexy clothing. I have lingerie, all colors.
So can you stand up and show us what you have on? Y'all, she looks so sexy today. Look at that. I wish I could wear something. Come over here by the camera. Over this. Back over where you were. Like, just stand back. Over here. Over here. Over here. Right. Stand right where you were standing. There you go. See, there you can see you. Come over some more. You got to come over this way some more, girl. Yeah, so we can see you. There you go. All right. That's it. She got on a sexy little two-piece sparkly thing.
Okay, and this actually is one of the outfits that I sell in the store.
Come on, come on, come on. There you go, in front of the camera. There you go.
You will be able to find this in my store as well. I do have two-piece where you can sparkle and shine. When
all right. And she's talking about, you can wear that. No, I can't, honey. You got the figure for that. And so you were explaining the name to us.
The Phases of Women. Phases of Women is actually... it is a meaning and a story behind it, but we could talk about that on another note. The things that I do have in the store for spicing up your relationship will be lingerie, like two-piece lingeries. I have the short pants with the bra tops. I do have a few.
She has some marital aids. That's what they call
some marital aids
that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna get deeper into that.
You know, I can.
Yeah, you can show whatever you want to show.
Well, these are like little trinkets that you can use in the bedroom to spice it up.
These are all new items, y'all. This is nothing.
These are very new items, and then you have the lubricants with different flavors, and I think this one right here is gelato. Okay, and then you have the ring toss game that you can play.
Oh, that's like for a shower or something if you guys were having. Oh, okay.
Right. As you can see, it's different colors. I do have the water-resistant base. This is another intimate lubricant.
So now that one that's flavored, you said it was gelato flavored. Now let me say this, y'all. You have to be careful. I am very sensitive to stuff, so you have to be careful what you use. I have to use something with nothing in it, and I don't really want to be talking about my sex life, but I'm just saying, if you're sensitive to stuff, make sure you check out what's in it. And
right,
be careful.
Check the ingredients.
And you also know that I always say, if you're going to partake in anal sex, make sure you use a lube, make sure you use a condom, make sure you don't go from back to front. with the unless you take the condom off that you used in the back. Okay, so you said you didn't want to explain the name to us. You told us what the name, but you said we talk about that at another time. Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but why did you decide to open your business? Does that go?
Well, actually, I decided to open my business because, well, actually, I went into a stage of depression. And when I went into the stage of depression, I graduated from University of Phoenix with my business degree.
Mm-hmm.
So as I was in depressed, I was like, oh Lord, I'm like, Chard, you can't just sit here and just lay down and be in self pity. You're gonna have to do something with this degree. So it was kind of sort of like a personal type thing, and basically to show others that you don't have to just lay in self-pity. You can get up and do whatever you want to do. Exactly. Whatever you put your mind to. So that's basically why I opened up my business, is to show other women that no matter how old you are and what life throws at you, you can do whatever you put your mind to. Just get up and do it.
Okay, so how long have you been in business?
I've been in business for 3 years now. Well,
okay.
Actually, like, storefront business 3 years. Before this, I was doing it like as a hobby for 2 years. Just like selling stuff. I've always been that type of person that would like to be a people person.
Okay, so you were selling like out of your home to your family?
Yeah, out of my
friends?
home. Then I did a couple of events down at the Sunday Night Blues at down on Shane. I think it's Farnsbrook at the Blues
down here.
Yeah, it's off of Farnsworth and
that's across the street.
Yeah, well, okay. It was like it's on Sundays. They have
they would have, and it would be all the vendors. I was down there a couple times. Yeah, that's across the street. You right where you were. It's across the street.
Well, exactly.
You just came in this way instead of on the back end.
And that's where I used to do it. And I mean, I had a good experience down there. So as I just kept doing it. It started growing. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. So my bedroom wasn't big enough.
Right. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
So I had to expand out and.
So tell us where the store is located.
My store is located on 23 Mile in New Baltimore. 23 Mile in Jefferson. 35248 23 Mile Road.
Okay, so that's about a 20-minute drive. 25 on the freeway. I take the scenic route wherever I go. So now, do you have a mail order or online presence?
I do have a few social media sites like Poshmark. It's actually in the process of being built because you have to put each item. I have so many items, so. Poshmark, Shopify, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay, so somebody can go to your website and see stuff, or on your Facebook. And
well,
see
the website
stuff?
Right now is being.
So is mine, so I understand.
Yeah, so it's been. Well, actually, it was up, but then. That's another story.
That's a whole. Trust me, I know. That's a whole another story. When you're trying to do it, it's like. You can't get it right, and you try to get people to help you, and they don't want to act right.
So it's kind of tedious because you have to put, like when I tell you on Shopify, you have to be very detailed about what you put there. So, it is. And I'm self-funded, so that's another thing.
What you say?
I'm self-funded.
Girl, we all are self-funded.
Okay, so you got to go by what your pocketbook tell you can do.
Girl, I just got through saying that to my son. So okay, y'all. So let me tell you about something I saw on social media. And when I tell you I was looking for something to tell y'all about that I saw on social media, I could not believe this popped up on my page. So I'm scrolling through social media, and I came across this lady saying that she was home from the service. She's discharged now, and her and her husband, they aren't having sex. So he isn't having sex with her. Now she said when she used to come home on leave, they get it in for a couple of days, and she was satisfied. She's like, now she been home, they ain't did it that much. Okay, so she said she knew that something was going on, so she put some cameras up, and she thought for sure, he's cheating on her. Well, let me tell you. He had a sex toy doll, okay?
Oh, wow.
Right, and he wasn't doing it with her, and he was doing it with the doll a lot. And I understand that I can see his point to where he had the doll because she wasn't home and he wasn't actually cheating on her, and he doesn't understand why she's upset because it's not a real person. And to me, the doll has taken the place of her, and he's more used to the doll than his wife, because she was gone for so long. And I'm gonna tell y'all, some of these dolls, I've talked about this before, some of these sex toy dolls cost thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Thousands of dollars. And like I said, he don't understand what the problem is because not a real person. I think she absolutely has the right to be mad, even though like I say, I can understand why in her absence he had the sex toy doll, and I commend him for not cheating on her. But he has become conditioned to this doll. But your wife is home now. Let the toy go. So, guys say that women become desensitized because they're using the sex toys. And I told y'all, we prefer the touch of a man. What do you think about that?
What do I think about the man
Him using
that sex?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, the sex doll, I would rather him be with that sex doll than to have to come home and, knowing that he's out doing something else. Well, at least the sex doll is not, you know what I'm saying?
A person, right. And that's what he's saying to her.
I mean, then actually the sex doll, in my opinion, I've never, endorsed in anything like that, but I can speak on, in my opinion, if it was to be spicing up the life, you know what I'm saying? There it is. You don't have to have a regular human being. I don't know.
I don't either.
But I'm just saying,
I think he has replaced her and become conditioned to this. What do y'all think? Give me a call, 313-355-6018 if you want to say something about this. Like I said, the guys are always saying, you guys use those things. What do you need those for? You have us. And sex toys have grown in popularity among consumers of all sexes, both male and female. Over the years, the rise with you got more money, women have more money now, and it's difficult to meet somebody to mate with. This is what's driving up the growth of the sex toy industry, and it's become popular among all age groups. They call it the sexual wellness industry.
Well, at least she knows he's not gonna bring her nothing bad.
Yeah, but he not doing her, and I think that's the problem. Like he's now preferring her, and I guess she's been in the service for a couple of years, and I guess that's how he coped. But
right,
he may need counseling if he prefers the doll, and maybe wean it off of him, and like you say, maybe join in with him to kind of pull him back from that.
As a wife, to me, I've never been married, so I can't really say, but me, if I was married, if my husband was to do something like that, I think I would step in and, if it became that problem,
she thinks it's a problem. You're watching WJZZ Cool TV, live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like us, follow us, share us, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV. It's the coolest station in the world. Maybe he needs to be weaned off of that. And maybe, she can allow him to maybe once a week you do the doll and, to
maybe
just
she should try to take control.
Because, she was angry. And like I said, I couldn't believe I found that when I saw it because I do stuff. So I was like, this is right on time.
Exactly. It's interesting and it is deep.
It is. Women and couples are using adult toys. They have Bluetooth sex toys. They premium sex toys. Some of these sex toys cost like hundreds of dollars. I'm not paying $300-400 for a sex toy. You can have remote control ones. All of this is used to try to enhance the sexual experience. And I have this story where a couple of friends of mine, they were using a remote control device at a party, and